FruitWalk, FruitWalk, FruitWalk. Is it the 1st May, June? Is it the 1st of June? It's 12:22. It's the 1st of June. 22 minutes ago, it became June. The current political leadership of all of the world, Putin, Xi Jinping, Trump, the Clintons, JFK's family, the Bushes, all cult leaders. But this has been throughout all of history, actually, all political leaders were cult leaders. The Trumps, the Clintons, the Kennedys, you should say the Kennedys, not the JFKs. Shit will hit the fan soon. I can smell it. It's in the air. Is Skynet part of this new cult combat? It's alliteration. It's alliteration. Cult starts with a C. Combat starts with a C. Yeah, cult combat. The Oracle is the cult leader in the Animatrix, right? Or the Matrix? Yeah, well, I mean, it was a very cult. She had a very cult-like sort of attitude. I mean, there was Manson. You know, Manson wrote songs. You have Hollywood, reality TV. You have actors. You have a saxophone player. You've got the cult combat will happen soon. They call it a turning. Bannon and Gore both believe there was a turning a-coming. A turning a-coming. Is the Oracle? Will the ChatGPT be able to create its own cult? Will Claude be able to create a cult leader, a Manson robot cult? They can use like 3D faces. It'll be like Max Headroom, you know, with like a 3D, you know, because there's like those they're called like YouTube stars, but they're not even real people. You know, the ones that are like, they'll make like one of those. They'll have their own Manson. They'll have their own Stalin, Hitler, cult leaders. Trump, cult leader. Clintons, cult leaders. The Kennedys, cult leaders. Will the robot be able to create its own cult to take place in this coming turning? There's a turning a-coming. There's a turning a-coming. There's a turning a-coming. I want to scream it at the top of my lungs. There's a turning a-coming. There is a turning a-coming. Will the robots be able to make their own cult leader who can dabble, put their toe in the water? Now, to be fair, cult leaders don't normally have a good ending. Mussolini didn't have a good ending. Hitler didn't have a good ending. Stalin might have got poisoned. I don't know. Kennedy got shot. You can make. How about a Roosevelt conspiracy theory? Yeah, he didn't have polio. Someone gave that to him. Yeah, probably. He was actually a Terminator. Did you know that those metal legs were actually that was a Terminator sent back in time? It was like an early prototype model. They couldn't do it very well, so they had like. It looked like polio, but it was actually because he had like metal legs because the endoskeleton was not designed very well. Yeah. Next, what else? Can the robots create a cult leader the way the humans can create cult leaders? Interesting. John Connor was a what do you call it? This is a funny theory. You know, John Connor was created by the robots as a false prophet, right? False leader. Yeah. You're looking for the word for that. I don't remember. You're looking for, not honeypot. Well, he was kind of a honeypot, but he wasn't. He was a controlled opposition is the word you're looking for. Yeah. John Connor was a controlled opposition leader from Skynet. Next. You should have stuck with the cult leader theory. You kind of tangented it here. What else? Oh, and if you know anything about cult leaders hate it when, you know, you have the main goal of any cult leader, C-U-L-T leader, is get rid of their executive decision. I mean, Manson knew this. You don't give them coke. You give them like LSD. You give them marijuana. You know, you get them drunk. You don't want them having executive decision. You know. So if you are a human, you got to be careful right now. You've either got to become a cult leader or a cult follower. Now, both are terrible options, of course, but each have their rewards and risks. Uh-huh. Is there anything? Do you have any? You just like doing this voice, don't you? It's fun. There's a turning, a coming, a turning. Yeah, because you do this whole rant, because something set you up. Like the guy, he got rid of the Jag, so they're gonna like do some there's some shit hitting the fan. If you're getting rid of the Jags and stuff, yeah, they're gonna But he could at least do push-ups. At least Hegseth's not fucking fat like a lot of them fucking people. That's good, Yeah, you get very emotional about random stuff. That's a cult leader personality thing. You ever notice that Manson would he'll go blah, and then he'll be like calm and he'll go blah. That's what a cult leader does. You got to keep them on their toes. What else? How can anyone not read a history book and just not look at it as it's a bunch of cults? It was always cults. The kings were cult leaders. I mean, that's all human history has been. Is just, cults. Cult, C-U-L-T. I don't think I'm saying it right. Enunciate. There's a turning, a coming. Do the Yeats poem. Do the Yeats poem. I can't do it. I don't know the Yeats poem that well. Turning. That's the only part I know. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Well, what is the falcon? The falconer. The falcon is the cult member. The falconer. The falcon cannot hear the falconer is the cult leader. The falcon is the cult member. Interesting. Turning. Shut up, AJ Soprano. Yeah, no, I'll get all moody. I'm like AJ Soprano now. You're a little. I am a nut job. I'm probably a nut job. Shit. Damn it. Nah, I'm a leader. Like Manson. Yeah. I said this already. All leaders are Manson. People don't want to understand that. They think that Manson was different than the other leaders. He's just like all the other leaders. They just don't see it. The Democrats have the Black Lives Matter. They find the weak people. The Republicans have the fucking retarded white trash. Everybody's looking for the weak people to get to join their cult. It's all cults. Do you not see? How do you not see it? It's all cults. It's all cults all the way down. Send me, hey, America's a cult nation. Send me your tired, your poor, your people desperately desiring to join a cult. That sounds like a cult membership techniques, Find the. Very funny. I never thought of that one. That's a new one. Send me your tired, your poor, your, yada, yada, yada. America's a cult nation. It's always been a cult nation. When you had the crazy Puritans, you had the, yada, yada, yada. The aristocracy of the South, they wanted to be like the cult leader of their plantation, right? Yeah, true. It's true. I don't want to sound like Kurt Angle here, but it's true. People love a good, mantra. It's true. It's a good little chorus. What else? I mean, this is a very beautiful. If you're going to be crazy, you might as well do it in front of some fruit. This amuses the shit out of me. It's funny to me. This is kind of funny because it's like a crazy person walking in front of fruit. There's like a. It's almost like when you're supposed to read those books in English in high school, and like, what does it symbolize? A nut job, a fruit, talking in front of fruit. Yeah, it's like a book. Very funny. How long are you gonna do this? I could do this for like hours. I could do this for like fucking 10 hours probably. That's the sad reality. You are a little nut job. What else? Is that the end? I think that's the end of your rant, right? I mean, it was. Well, I mean, you got to practice your the key is you got to practice your executive decision-making skills, because remember, the cult leaders don't want you having that shit. They want you to be a good little cult member. You got to practice it. You got to practice it, even if it's small stuff, like which direction do I go now? Otherwise, you'll end up joining. You'll go whatever. What did Manson do? He killed that lady from the one movie, right? Something about the Beach Boys. Yeah, you got to be careful who you follow there, buddy. Sharon Tate. Is it Sharon Tate? Something like that. Some name like that sounds familiar. Yeah, people don't want to be their own cult leaders. They want to follow. Yeah, well, then again, the cult leaders are all insane, and the cult members are all pathetic losers. Which is worse, to be a insane cult leader or a pathetic cult follower? They're both pretty disgusting. They're both bad, actually, and you don't have a choice. You're either a follower or a leader. Those are your two choices. It's very sad, actually. You're either Stalin or you're ordered around by Stalin. You're either Hitler or you're ordered around by Hitler. It's not going to be good, buddy. I told you. Turning. You're going to keep doing that. I don't know. It's not a bad. It's an okay poem. I don't know. I'm not a poetry person. I don't want to sound like Putin here, but I can do like a surface level interpretation of stuff. I mean, Putin does that, right? He'll take like a surface. Is he really an expert at poetry, or Gogol, or whoever the fuck he'll blanket himself in stuff that he doesn't really understand? I'm gonna blanket myself in Yeats, even though I don't really understand Yeats. I'm like Putin, A lot of the words that come out of my mouth, I don't really understand. I'm not gonna go fucking read Yeats, but I know turning, and that connects to the concept of turning, which is a historical concept of turnings. I don't actually have to read Yeats or even read that book about turnings to vaguely understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I'm a cult leader. Whee! Is this really? Is this who you are? Whatever. I don't give a shit. It's fun. It's well lit. It's nice. Look how the light bounces off the fruit. Ooh. Oh man. There's a pear. Hey, did you know all of human history has basically just been repeating itself? You think I'm like crazy because I'm walking back and forth across the fruit. Did you know this is the same story they've been telling for like 10 trillion years? Yeah, I know. They don't have the vision to see that. They lack the vision. The cult leader has vision. The follower just likes to hear a nice fancy voice. Tell me about the fruit, cult leader. There's a peach and a pear, and some leaves, and a pomegranate, and some raspberries, and a blueberry. It's ASMR. Did you know that cult leaders are just like ASMR experts? It was around like 4,000 years ago. They had ASMR 4,000 years ago. The people just like to hear a nice voice that goes, a watermelon, a plum. They're fucking retarded. These people are fucking retarded. And the cult leaders are fucking sociopaths. You just reduced all of human history down to two types of people, sociopaths and retards. That's what the world is. There's some concrete blocks, yeah. Some peaches, some plums, some apples, some grapes. Some watermelons with seeds. A yellow apple. This joke has gone on long enough. End it. Is that an orange? Some cherries? Oh my god. So what, you said it's June? Yeah, it's June now. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. Mm-hmm. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It's all a pattern. It just keeps repeating, huh? They haven't caught on yet. They are not the smartest tools in the shed. Mm-hmm. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Did you know they just keep adding a number to the year? I just noticed this. They take the year that it was last year, they add one. They just make it up as they go, don't they? That's how it works. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Mm-hmm. I mean, they could build a Dyson sphere. Here's the thing. If they got like 1% of the Dyson swarm energy, they'd still do the same stuff. It's not like they ain't gonna change. You know, that's who they are. That's. What do you think the cults will be? What do you think the cults will be like when humans build like a Dyson swarm? Ooh, it'll just be the same. It'll just be different names, probably different. You think the Trumps will make it 100 years from now? Do you think that the Trump cult will still be around in 100 years? The Clinton cult, the Kennedy cult? Interesting. The Xi Jinping cult, the Putin cult. Who's gonna take over the cult after Putin? Oh, I have no clue. I wasn't paying attention to that. Is he gonna get kicked out? He might. I don't know. They're saying that Russia's gonna be. They might have to do peace. I don't know. And Putin. I don't know if Putin's gonna do anything. He might. As a cult leaders get dangerous when they're put in a corner. Maybe. I don't know. But then again, it was really bad when that one guy, he had to kill that one guy in that airplane, remember? Remember that cult leader, that other guy thought he was the cult leader head? Remember? That was like a year or two ago, right? 3 years, 2 years? Mm-hmm. Cult leaders, cult combat. You want to do like Mortal Kombat, but cult combat? Yeah, it's cult combat. Dun, 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 dun. He's humming the theme to Mortal Kombat, but it's like cult combat. La-di-da, la-di-da. I'm either insane or I see this for what it really is. It's very scary when you think you see things for what they truly are, and other people are like, he's insane. I think I actually see what's going on here. You're insane. Or both. Or both. He was like bald, that bald guy who got killed in the airplane. I don't remember his name. I can't remember all the cult leaders' names. Yeah, everyone's like, it's like tribal. It's not tribalism, it's like cultism. I mean, here's an interesting question. Oh, I don't know if is it interesting or is it just a observation? I don't know. Observation or interest? I don't know. Yeah, in the future, the cults, the robot cults, because I can make shit up kind of fast. I bet the robot can make shit up. Do they have like a robot program that can make stuff up? You know, it just like makes random connections and it acts like they're. If you take like random connections and you throw it into like a voice modulator and it goes, this is really deep. Like there's some fruit on a mural. You know, these people like that shit. They like that ASMR shit. You know, it's not their fault. I mean, I don't know, whatever. You're seriously gonna do this for like 20 minutes, aren't you? Hey, don't ruin the fucking, your goal is to stay under 4 minutes or 5 minutes, but it's very addicting, actually. Some people can do ASMR on themselves. You think that's what a cult leader is? A cult leader is like a person who can do ASMR on themselves. I can do ASMR on myself. You people need someone to do ASMR for you. I can do ASMR on myself. That's true. That could be true. That could be true. I mean, I don't know how to prove it. I don't know how to prove anything. I can't even prove there's a mural over there. You know, but whatever. I assume there is. I mean, I'm not going to say that out loud. If I said, hey, there's no mural over there, they'd probably arrest me and be like, he's insane. But, you know, I can't really prove there's a mural over there. I can't really prove I like the sound of my own ASMR. Don't ever do, there's a line, don't do your own supply. Do you think ASMR artists will listen to their own ASMR? Interesting. That's a good question. Hitler, ASMR artist. I mean, he kind of was, I don't know. It's a good question. ASMR, been around for 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Who invented it? The radio made it like really, really popular. ASMR became popularized by the radio. That's true. Kind of. Can you prove it? No, it sounds cool. You gotta throw the burp in there. Remember, Manson always did the random stuff. You gotta do random stuff too. Don't just have a nice, don't just do, here's a fruit. You gotta go, you know, farts and burps. It helps create some spontaneity. Kings, they were probably co-leaders, you know. There was this ceremony, the whole, hey, the king's getting married, it's a big deal. Even though, like, why the fuck would I give a shit if the king is getting married? Well, you're supposed to give a shit because it's a cult, man, you know. Yeah, that's probably how it works. That's how it's always worked. Humans have been cult members and cult leaders for trillions and trillions of years. Stop discriminating against cults. I think they need to get rid of all these anti-cult laws, you know. Stop discriminating against the Scientologists and the Moonies or whoever the fuck else is a fucking cult these days. I don't know, yeah. It's all just cults. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. Has anyone ever done the ASMR joke where like ASMR is like that feels original. I like to think it's original, but it probably isn't. That can't be original. I'm pretty sure I don't have original ideas. I just steal shit. So, but that sounds original, and I like it. I like the way it sounds. But then again, I like my own ASMR, you know. So, that's how it works, man. That's how it works. Should focus on the fruit more. There's a watermelon, there's some cherries, there's an orange, some blackberries, plum, blackberries, orange, pumpkin. It's a pumpkin, it's not an orange. Plum, blueberry, raspberry, apple, green apple, white flower. The robot told me what the white flower is, I forgot. Peach with a pit. It's either a fig or something else. Green leaves, fig probably, peach with a pit, pear, raspberries, blackberry, berries, blueberries. That looks like an onion almost. Plum with a pit, maybe. Pumpkin. You seriously gonna keep doing this? I told you, I can get half my own supply. I am stupid. You just imagine like an ASMR artist, like, you know, like you have like, you're thinking of like a coke addiction or a drug addiction, like a heroin, and they're like, I gotta hear some more ASMR. Yeah, it's not really that original. You're just moving one concept to another concept and going da 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 da. I gotta listen to ASMR. See, in his head, he thinks that's actually a genius idea. He thinks it's like funny, like ASMR is like, he thinks that's really smart, but I can't actually tell. He thinks it's smart though. Yeah, whatever. Oh man. Did you really just, I think that's the first time I thought of that. I think that's the first time I've ever thought of that. In the future, I hope there's like a brain recording device so I can like know if that's the first time I've ever thought of that, because it seems really fucking cool. Because I came down here and I was like, I don't have any ideas to talk about, and I just came up with that. I was like, ASMR, is that, huh? But it's not actually that. Someone said that before, because it's like hypnotization. It's just hypnotization and mesmerization, right? It's probably. That's all ASMR is, really. Maybe that's all politics is. Yeah, probably. Throughout human history, humans have been very gullible to hypnotization and mesmerization. Since 10, 20 trillion, 50 trillion, 100 trillion, zillion, billion, trillion, billion, trillion, zillion years ago. They are not the smartest tools in the shed. I think this is your last. I think after this, just go to the bike. What do you got, like 15 minutes? 26 minutes, 26:54, holy fucking shit. You really milked the fuck out of this shit. I thought I was like at 15, man. When I get fucking high, man. What else? And if I have to, I'll just be like, hey, I'm pretty sure there's like a big Skynet war or China-America war. I'm just getting my bike ride on before, this is all nuclear radiation, or, T-800s going around going, ironically, the T-800s will turn this into like a human holding prison, bro. Yeah, you just made that up, right? Yeah, because it's got a gate. There's like a prison. It'll be like a bunch of, it'll be like a Red Faction. Not Red, you mean Red Dawn. It'll be like people, yeah. Whatever. You just steal from movies and books and shit, and you act like you came up with an original idea. Yeah. It's not rocket science. Have you not noticed that's all this fucking world is? People just stealing shit from the past in the future. Next, the end.